Hi Aries, and welcome to your reading for February 2021. So I know we had a bit of drama with people around you last month and who was going to stay and who was going to go and all this sort of stuff. It seems like I've calmed down a little bit in this area with relationships as I start out February. I'm still waiting for news around this new beginning because you've got this good idea. It's around work, money, career, finances, moving forward in that sort of material part of your life. And there's really great things coming to you because I've got the Magician in here and I've got the World. So this means that whatever the idea is, you've got the world at your feet, the new beginnings, you're on the precipice of these beautiful new beginnings when it comes to money and fresh starts and using your brains and just moving forward in this really abundant way. But still I've got waiting, and it does look like the waiting could possibly be around money coming in, so investment or a pay rise, or waiting to get money for a business or a house or something like that, but I'm still waiting. Try not to get too stressed out about this waiting, because I know I've been talking about this for some time now, so you're probably starting to feel quite depressed about all this waiting. But the stress is in here around the waiting, but please don't give up. Don't give up. I'm still going to encourage you to keep on your path because I know it's the right path for you, and things are going to come good about the middle of the month. So I'm starting out the month strong. I've got my convictions, I've got my thoughts and feelings around money and new beginnings. It's all in here. It's all a matter of waiting around the timing around the money side of that. I hope that makes sense to you as I'm saying that. So when the waiting finishes around about mid to late month. Finally, I've got some movement coming into your spread, which is what I want to see. Waiting around all the time is very tiring. It's stressful, and you really don't know what the outcome is. So you just kind of feel like you're sitting there waiting for an outcome, and that is shown here by my 12 rods. So you're sitting at a crossroads, waiting, undecided about what you're going to do. So the waiting finishes and we have huge celebrations. So I've got my Nine of Cups in here, which is celebrations, people coming together in celebration. And after that, then everything changes. So I've got the Hanged Man coming into your spread now, which means we've got changes with your life changing completely, turning a big 180 here. Is it a good change or a bad change? So that all depends on the cards that are coming in over the top of the Hanged Man or next to the Hanged Man, if they're good or bad changes. These changes are excellent changes because it's coming through with my Nine of Pentacles, which is my Nine of Cups, sorry, which is my celebratory card, and then my King of Rods, which is basically that you're moving forward on your path with much more determination, and you know what you're doing and you know what you're going. And all of a sudden, all this inaction and all this stress from the start of the month just dissipates, and you feel like you're heading in the right path. And you're actually heading in the right path because I have my Chariot, and my Chariot means that you're riding off into the sunset and conquering the world type of card. So I really like this one, and accompanying that is my Ace of Rods, which is new beginnings. Now, if you don't have, it does look like this is around money, so this is around work, career, business sort of orientation as I'm looking at February. If this isn't technically the case for you, that it's not around work or money, then this is probably something around travel and relocation of the home. So they could be waiting for money to come in to build a home, or to travel, or to actually relocate completely to another space. So I'm encouraging you to actually do all these things because the cards around the Chariot are really good cards. And whilst I'm starting February out quite you're determined at the start, then you fall into a heap in the middle, and then we come out the other end really good. And I think that's kind of how January went too. So I guess the big message I want to tell you, Aries, for February is don't give up. Stay on your path. You are on the right path. It may seem sometimes like you're not, but you actually are. Just hang in there. This is all a matter of timing. And I really like how the end of the month is coming for you. So really exciting new beginnings for you towards the end of February. And I want to finish your reading there, but I can't quite because I've got one more card and it's a little bit of a warning. So when you're starting your new beginnings, then my Queen of Swords comes into play as the very last card in this spread. So this is putting a little bit of a dampener onto your onto your new beginning. So if this is technically you, then you could be kind of wanting to embrace the new beginnings, but you're rejecting it in a way because you're scared and you're frightened and you don't know how you're going to move forward with that. So it's like you've built up all these walls and you can't quite believe it's happened, and now you're kind of stuck and you want to do it but you're a bit too scared. Don't worry about it. If this is somebody else coming into play, my Queen of Swords is quite an interesting character. I talk about her a lot in my spreads. Then I'm afraid she's going to be a bit of a naysayer, someone who's negative, someone who doesn't want you to go for what your dreams are because she's jealous. And you're doing everything that you want to do with your life and she doesn't like it. And you know what? I don't really care. She can not like it or like it. It's not really her problem. It's not your problem. It's her problem. So try not to worry too much about this person, and they could be quite a pivotal person in your life too. So I don't want you to take on any negative ideas from other people. I really just want you to focus on yourself and move forward. It's a really good spread for February for you, Aries. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in March. Bye bye.